I'm with my SP right now and I'm not liking the 3D. He's on the phone with third party. We're in a gray area. So you created a third party, Tanisha. Why are you even there? Listening to your SP being on the phone with third party. Remove yourself from the situation if it's too triggering. Why are you still there? I know it's you manifesting him to be with the third party, but remove yourself. Like, why do you force yourself to be present when he has a conversation with third party? Remove yourself. And stop saying you're in a gray area. Like, he's yours, he's fucking yours. He doesn't get any other choice. Why does only one bad version of SP feel real and true? Because you're not used of being loved. You're not used, flowers, in being loved and being, because let's see, like, only one bad version of SP. Like, if you had your SP, it means that at one point in time you were together and he was all loving and all appreciative and he was worshiping you. Then your insecurities start kicking in, or you really thought it was too good to be true, and that's how you manifested your, because you are not in the habit of being loved and worshipped, and you self-sabotage it. Only you having this desire, it's enough. Yes, so only you having the desire of waking up and being free is enough for the bridge of incidents to unfold into you being absolutely free from this prison. So give your thanks and say, okay, I've had this experience. I don't really care about it anymore. Thank you. It was pleasant. I'm ready for the next experience. I'm ready to live my best life. Can you touch on how you healed yourself from the illness you mentioned your last life from C? The C word, the cancer? Yes, well, I decided I don't want to end my life with this illness. I understood I'm in charge and not, the illness is not in charge. So I don't want to live this experience. It's not something I select. It's like I refused. It's like, think of your situations like they are some kind of meals, food you eat, and you refuse to eat this food. So I refused to eat that experience. How would you manifest changes in the body? Decide what your body, how you want to look, how you want your body to be, and decide that this is my next experience. I'm going to make my body like this. I'm going to manifest my body to be like this and this and this, and like thinner or taller or whatever you want your body to be. I did, and we have a business together. We are working on a contract. Okay. So see it for what it is. Like, see it. Like, say, I hope you enjoyed the last time you were talking to her because you're mine. You already know you're mine, right? I don't even have to tell you. You know it by yourself. If you're doing it to make me jealous, it won't work. Stop pretending you're talking to her on your phone. I know you're madly in love with me. Be arrogant. Be ironical. Be arrogant. Don't take it as your truth. Do I decide how bridge of incidents unfold or trust inner being to take care of it? Do I decide how bridge of incidents unfold or trust? Trust your inner being to take care of it. It's better. Because you wouldn't find yourself micromanaging every little single shit. Like, would you like when you order your food to be involved in your food making and in your food delivery, or would you prefer your food to come to be delivered to you and you being on your couch relaxing and receiving it? The inner decision is enough for everything. Always. Always. The inner decision is always enough for everything. How you decide you're not going to wear something, how you decide you're not going to go there, how you decide you're going to spend week holidays somewhere, that's your inner decision. Like, your inner decision is the force that makes manifest circumstances in your life. I don't know how else to explain it, but I feel I'm a sinner if I say I refuse this or that. Like I'm obligated to experience a destiny and I shouldn't intervene because things will become worse. Then good luck, Panagiota. I don't know what to tell you. Good luck. This might be the worst limiting belief that you're going to have. So why would you put yourself in this prison, Panagiota? What destiny? There is no destiny. You're creating your destiny. But I do realize you're in the beginning of learning manifestation. At some point you will get tired of your own shit and you will refuse to be this version of yourself. Like a buffet, and you get what you want and ignore what you don't want, of course. Manifesting something is easy, but I'm insecure when having it. Why? Why are you insecure with having it? You don't feel you're worthy of it, like you manifested it. Panayota is not a wish, it's just an observation. Like, do you really want to be this person? Do you really want your life to be like that from now on? Like don't you really wanna be free of this limitation? Yes, I told you, everything is a decision. Yes, I did answer, yes. Because you want your privacy, I'm not gonna say your name. So yes, everything is a decision. I'm going to read your question so that you understand it's you I'm answering to. I already told you, everything is a decision. After deciding, so Melissa, honestly, work on you being your birthright to have it. You really, not work, understand that it's your birthright to have it and to experience it because it came from within you. So it wants to manifest through you. After deciding I want my body like this or that, should you try to work out or change diet? If it would require for you to take action in the 3D, like working out or changing diet, it will be an inspired action. But no, it doesn't require. You shouldn't try to work out. Only if you are inspired and it brings you pleasure. It's not a must. Action in the 3D is not a must. My religion teaches me about sinning, karma, for doing bad things, following religion rules. Congratulations for your limiting beliefs. It's like you defend your limiting beliefs with the price of your life. Why would you defend something that doesn't suit you anymore? Like, you've been lucky enough to discover the world of manifestation. Why do you keep grasping on your limiting beliefs? Why don't you give manifestation a chance? What do you have to lose? Because I'm an insecure person, I don't feel worthy. Yes, I understood, Melissa, but what you are doing now, you are stepping in the knowing that I'm the operant power. So when I understand that my insecurities will manifest, am I really willing to have this experience anymore in my life? Like, am I really willing to identify myself with an insecure person? Am I willing to identify myself as unworthy? Is that who I want to be from now on? Like, I understand I have the power to manifest. Am I willing to manifest shit? It's like, talk to yourself. Otherwise, I will receive divine punishment. Have you decided what your divine punishment will be, Flowers? That's so true. It comes a time when we are tired of our own shit and finally choose better. Yes. So is the divine punishment chosen yet? We should really find a big divine punishment so that we are really scared of our sins. Because why did we came into this life? We just came into this life to be punished and to suffer, right? That's what life is all about. That's where we were born, to learn a lesson. and then die. What about not strong own will and making decision how to strengthen our own will? You already know what you want. You will get sick and tired of being in the state you are. You are going to be sick and tired of believing that you have no way out. My stomach is big. How do I slim down without walking? You assume your stomach is small. I do that, like I was eating like 2 meals a day, and then I started eating 1 meal and my stomach got smaller, and now I don't eat much, like I eat half a pizza a day. I'm still a little fluffy, I don't know why. I'm a fluffy guy. My passed away, mom's taught me everything you have to do something, and if you don't feel motivated for it, don't accept that as a rule. If you don't want it to be a rule in your world, don't accept it. Like, only accept rules that are benefiting you. You make your own rules, so why would you borrow some rules that don't benefit you anymore? I never force myself. If I'm not motivated to do something, I won't, because it means not being respectful towards myself. I'm forcing myself to do something that I don't like. So I make my own rules. My best rule was just, it doesn't matter, it will go away. And believe me, as soon as I say that and I maybe go to sleep, the state vanishes by itself. I wake up in the state I want. Like, I shift through the night because I just say, oh, it doesn't matter. I just see it for what it is. I just see it for the state that it is. Okay, it's just a state. It's not gonna be here forever. I don't have to worry that I'm gonna be stuck in this state forever. I don't have to worry that the circumstances will never go. I don't have to worry that the situation it's forever. I don't have to worry about that, because I know that situations are not forever. And I remind myself when I was in similar situations and they worked out by themselves. So it's basically not being worried that your circumstances will be like this forever. Everything will be okay, even though you don't believe it right now. A year from now, you will live your life and you will look back and you'll say, I never believed I could have the things I wanted. And look at me now, like, I'm here, I have it. I didn't believe I could have it. I just trusted that everything will be okay. And these are umbrella affirmations, like, I always get what I want and everything will be okay. These are very powerful umbrella affirmations. Although they are not specific, they soothe you so much that even in the most triggering situations, you sit with yourself and say, even though right now it doesn't seem like things are going to work out for me, even though that now I'm in this hell, physically, mentally, psychological hell, I know that at one point things will go good. I know that at one point things will be okay, even though now they are not. And they soothe yourself, and what happens is that you stop focusing on, it's not focusing, it's like you stop fearing your circumstances to be forever, set in stone. You stop worrying that this circumstance is solid and I cannot get out of it. Because that's what's keeping the circumstance in place. You worrying that you're not going to get out of it. That's what your fear, that this is going to continue forever and forever and you cannot find your way out. That's why, paradoxically, people, when they give up and they say, I give up, I don't care if it manifests, I don't care, I don't give a shit, and they start living their lives, the manifestation comes in. Not because you don't give a shit about your manifestation, but because you stopped believing that your circumstances tell it. You stopped worrying, you stopped believing, you stopped trusting in your fears. It comes with some reliefs, yes. I have been fed a lot of fears from religion from young age, so now I'm choosing outside of it, of course. Do you have to act as if to manifest? No, you don't. Acting as if is like law of attraction bullshit. Anything that you do in the 3D is not gonna bring you your manifestation unless it's part of the bridge of incidents. But you won't even realize it's part of the bridge of incidents. It will be inspired action. It will be something so insignificant, but it will contribute to your unfolding. It makes me now ecstatic what you are saying. It comes with some relief. Yes, it does. I realize now I have always had a lot of the fears and self-doubt. Sylvia, when you do have those, it's better to sit with yourself and say, as I told you, I saw a post today, and it was kind of funny, and it's ironic because you get to laugh at your victim mindset. And it was on my TikTok page, and it said like, self-sabotage is always better when you do it yourself, and self-doubt is easy. You just have to see yourself as your worst enemy. So do you want to see yourself as your worst enemy? That's what self-doubt is. Can't we just give, like, if we would give 10%, I'm not asking you to give it 100% trust. Can you just give it 10% trust that manifestation works? Can you give it 10% trust that everything will be okay? I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, but I trust that everything is going to be okay. It takes just 10%. And then the 10% will turn into 20, and the 20 will turn into 50. And then you will reach the 100. It's impossible to reach the 100 trust. I'm not asking you, although me saying it's impossible, but let's just talk in a human logical mind right now. I'm not asking you to give it 100%. Just give it 10%. Give it 10% of trust. Trust that life does get better. That I'm not here to struggle. I'm here to be happy. Life is not about pain and struggle. 10%, that's all. I don't know, maybe it's your higher self resonating with my words. Because look, I am a reflection of your higher self telling you what you have to do exactly. So you feeling exhausted is not due to something in the that you do right now, your placebo that you are doing with your pills. So in my words, your higher self got reflected. You know what you have to do. You just have to allow yourself to trust the 10%. I wrote, please, in the grocery list, and my husband came home with one shaped as a flower. Were you manifesting? Were you manifesting a flower? So you were manifesting a flower, and then you just got plastic flowers instead. Oh, that's nice. Well, this is a BBL. If it's not your end, then it's a bridge of incidents. If it's not your end, it's not final. So your flower manifestation will be real. Because you do know what you want. They are not working at night. Well, decide they are working. Decide you don't need them. I don't need it. I'm my own placebo. I create this fucking reality. I'm not gonna create any situation unpleasant to myself. I owe it to myself. I owe it to myself. I'm not gonna create shit for myself anymore. Because I love myself. I love myself unconditionally. Bobby? Oh, here's my boy. You want to be on camera? You want to be famous? Come on. Come on, people crave for you. Give them a little piece of yourself. Yay. Look. Oh, look at that eyes. You have some more eyes. Look, you're famous on TikTok. You're going to be an idol. Do you want to be my mascot? Hi, Bobby. Sylvia says hi. Can you say hi, Sylvia? Hi, Sylvia. He's a little shy. Yeah, okay, go on. Bark at the air. My dogs are barking at the air. You remind me of the latest time I felt like being the goddess of this universe was cherished and praised. Well, get in the neutral state. Give yourself a clean state. And then why don't you tap into that goddess of the universe state? You know what you have to do. You've already visited that state. How do I allow money to come in? I feel like there's no movement. By allowing it to be movement, by trusting that even though if I don't receive movement, I know everything will be okay. I know I will manifest my desires because it's my divine right, it's my birthright. I know that I get everything I want. And here's the good part. I don't even have to believe it. I just have to trust it. Because believing and trusting are two different things. I believe it's going to happen, but I'm not trusting it's going to happen. So faith means trust. Clean state means being formless, faceless. I'm nothing. I am nothing. I'm just present. I'm just the observer. I am nothing. I don't label myself. I just am. That's the clean state. I exist. I am the observer. I'm not CJ. I'm not this or that. I'm not the boyfriend. I'm not the husband. I'm not the manifestation coach just yet. I just am. I'm just present. And then I start when I'm just present, and then there is a fresh moment that I can start selecting what I am. I am also a composer, but since a few years I cannot find the inspiration to start composing. Ramik say the inspiration will come by itself. It will manifest itself. I don't need to worry about it. I'm not searching for inspiration because I am inspiration. I'm not searching. I cannot find. That means you're searching about it. You're doubting it. You're worrying about it. Like, where is it? Like, it's lost. It's like you perceive it. You perceive your inspiration like being lost. I have a friend that got in the Queen of the World state recently, and some. Wait. I have a friend that got in the Queen of the World's state recently, and something I laugh thinking I created a monster. Why? He should not treating you. I created a monster. So amazing how different she is. Well, long create her. Stop creating Frankenstein. Why are you creating Frankenstein? Are you a problem creator so that you can be a problem solving? Sometimes we are just so bored of having everything because having everything is just so boring. And we say, let's just create some problems so that life can be more fun. I want everything roughly. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying, Dream Woman. When you get bored, you can manifest for me. Yeah. What do they want? Raffle? What is that? I'm not good with abbreviations. Can you please explain me what ruffle is? Rolling out loud, same as lol. Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah. I have everything. Life is boring. Why don't I manifest some unpleasant circumstance so that I can get out of it? What about purpose? I feel I've been in a waiting state for years. I found my purpose. I know what I want to do. I have so much purpose. How is it called? So much purpose? Many purposes. I know what my purpose is. I don't have to worry. I'll get clarity. Hey, Simona. Okay, so do I have to think about the cool past now to bring it to now? I don't understand. If you have to, no, I'm not saying think about the past, but remind yourself who you were when you were the queen of the world. What were you doing? What were your thoughts? What feeling you had? You had some kind of feeling, you had a mindset. Or simply affirm like I'm that person now. Do I have to love myself or just imagine SP loving me? Well, why wouldn't you love yourself? You're all you have, flowers. Why wouldn't you love yourself? Do you think it's okay to take action and message SP? If you ask me, no. Are you asking this because you feel like your manifestation is taking too long and it needs your help? The 3D needs your help. It needs you to push it a little because it's not working? Well, then don't. Don't force it. Let it be. It's best when you let it be. The 3D isn't doing its job. I'm gonna force it. What kind of God would get out of his throne and push the 3D a little? Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna text him and I'm gonna help you. See? This is how it's done, 3D. No, sit in your throne and let the 3D do his job. What kind of God are you if you have to do 3D's job? Is it possible to change my living situation in a certain time frame? Yes. Decide what you want. What do you want your life to be like? And give yourself a time frame. But be gentle with yourself. Like, don't obligate yourself to be in this time frame. How to detach. This mindset felt so great. Yes, but here what you do. When you talk about the mindset, felt so great, don't put it outside of you. Like, don't talk about it like it was a different you. You would rather look at yourself as the mindset of a victim was so fucking, like, you want to talk about who you were. I'm just gonna rephrase because it doesn't come out as the way it should be. So, the mindset of being the queen of the world felt so great. By this assumption, by this affirmation, by what you wrote here, it means that that mindset was back then, and I'm not that person right now. So what you want to do to bring it in the now, you look at yourself You look at the victim mindset that you now have, you look at it like it's past. So you say, now I'm the god, now I'm the goddess of the world. I can't believe I was such a victim. I can't believe I was such a victim. The old me would have reacted differently. So what you do is you put your victim identity so far away from you. Like you assume that you're not that victim anymore right now. When you talk to yourself, you say, oh, the victim me would have done this or that, would have thought this or that. So you assume you are that in the now. You assume you are the goddess of the world in the now. CJ, how to detach and don't see it as so important, my desire. By understanding that the desire came from within you, so how can it be more important than you? It's practically your child, it's your creation. By understanding you're the only operant power, you're source of everything. And understanding that your life doesn't depend on it, because to be honest, before the desire arised, you were fine. You were fine without the desire. I'm just gonna have to find my charger. 1 minute, guys. Oh, fuck. Wait, Kamita. I have to charge people right now. We are off battery. 20% is wait. I just hope my internet doesn't. I just hope I don't ruin my good connection of internet. Wait, I'll just put you in the charger, guys. 1 minute. Okay, here we are. Good connection. Yes, we have a good connection. Now this is my chair. I'm here, Bobby. I left from there. Yes. I blocked him because I was feeling triggered by many things. I know I do everything right. It's okay to block them when you feel like the 3D is ruining your mental health, your peace, and you feel like working on your manifestation game without any distractions. That's okay to block them. But if you're blocking them to manipulate the 3D, it's not a good thing. Like if you're doing it like, oh, you blocked me, I'm gonna block you. Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna show you who I am. I'm gonna block you. Here, I blocked you. After two seconds later, unblock. That's good tip. Only take action when you're not scared of 3D or results, just to inspired action. They say too much affirming shows lack. You think that. Who gives a shit what they say? You do what you want, dream woman. It's your reality, it's your rules. How you record here for YouTube, by the way. What do you mean? How do I get to put the live? Well, the TikTok saves the video of the live and then I can download it and upload it to YouTube. Could you please stop making noises? Jeez. CJ, can you manifest even if you don't really believe that reality you choose, it can be possible anymore? It saves it in the gallery of TikTok live events, I think. That's how I can get to save it. In the TikTok, in the menu, live events, and then you download it. But it's only on my page because it's my live. It doesn't get on your pages. It's my live, so I get to save it. CJ, can you manifest even if you don't really believe that reality you choose it can be possible anymore? Why cannot be possible? Because I do it since too long. I got tired. You got tired of manifesting good outcomes for you, and you didn't get tired of manifesting shit for yourself, Simona? I don't understand why you guys get tired into manifesting good stuff for yourself. Like, why are you tired in believing like I'm chosen, I'm loved, I'm worthy? I don't get this. Yeah, she agrees with you. Like, aren't you tired of believing you're unworthy? Maybe I should manifest other SP and not a specific one. What do you want, Simona? Do you want him or you want someone else? Guys, if you want your SPs, why do you force yourself? Like, I want this food, but I'm not gonna eat it. Because I'm tired of being worthy of it. I'm tired of thinking I'm worthy of eating my food. You don't get tired of manifesting your house you're in or your job. Why don't you get tired with that? I'm tired of manifesting my job. I'm so tired of feeling worthy of getting a job. I think I'm going to manifest being homeless. You're not tired of that, are you? I'm tired of manifesting my specific person. Aren't you tired into believing that they don't want you? I'm tired in believing that they want me. This is so unusual. Like, why would someone want me? I don't believe someone would want me. I'm tired of manifesting being loved and cherished and worshipped. It's so fucking exhausted. I'll just manifest being treated with disrespect, and I'll just manifest being in pain because this is more comfortable. I'm not tired of that. I'm not tired of doubting myself. I'm not tired of being in fear. No. Simona, what do you want? You want him or not? If you don't want him, go ahead, choose another one. He's not the last one. He's not the only one. Maybe because I doubt myself. I believe we get anxious by the timing. No, Maria, you look at the timing and you get anxious that you're not going to get what you want. That's the main reason. It's not the timing. It's you not getting what you want. I'm afraid I'm not going to get what I want. And then you find all kind of excuses like I'm not worthy of getting what I want. That's why I'm not getting what I want. I don't feel chosen, prioritized. These are just excuses to back up your fear of not getting what you want. So it's the main fear of not getting what I want. I want him, but seems too hard and far away from him. You guys are manifesting your SPs that you probably had a relationship with. Right? Like these are 3 girls, 4 girls. All you 4 girls, Sylvia, Simona, Maria, and Dream Woman. You were with your guys before, right? You were with your SPs before. How the fuck did you manifest them to treat you wonderful before you manifested the breakup? So you did have them in your lives. And how did they show up in the beginning? Did they show up in the beginning being all lovely and kind? Oh, Kamita, I'm trying to make a point here. This is not a good time to bark at the air. So were they yeah, they were great, they were all loving, they were kind. So you did know how it felt to be loved, prioritized, and chosen. You did have that. So Sylvia, I've been living in sadness. I don't know how to feel chosen, loved, prioritized. How did you feel before when you first manifested them in? Why do you continue being so stubborn into Believing you're not that version of yourselves. Like you did get to see how it was in the beginning. Didn't you? You did get them to love you in the beginning. It's not that you didn't love him, is that you weren't afraid of losing him. This translates like you were taking him for granted. You were focusing on yourself. You were focusing on your life. You knew you were worthy of love. You didn't expect the worst. So why can't you do that again? It's not like you don't know how to be prioritized and loved. You did manifest. Where do you believe that manifestation came from? It came from within. So I don't understand, why are you tired and struggling to reactivate that version of yourselves? It all went down because you manifested it. But you keep dwelling in the old story. Instead of reminding yourselves how your specific person treated you in the beginning, you keep reminding yourselves of the shit that they did, that they reflected. Back then, you were on the pedestal. It's normal to put someone you love on a pedestal, but don't put them like 20 miles away from you. It's your life. Can't you fucking take the reins to your life? Do you want to live your life in misery? And let's just say, don't manifest this, SP, okay? Let's just say you decide to give up. First, you're gonna give up on yourselves. If you give up, you're giving up on yourselves. Let's just say, okay, I'm not gonna manifest this one. Okay, fuck it. I fucked it enough. Too much old story. I cannot change the old story. I'm going on to a new love. And the other SP will come in, and the same thing will happen, and you will be stuck in the same cycle. So it doesn't really matter the body. The body changes. The experience remains the same if you keep having the same mindset. Why can't you tap in the version of yourselves that were loved, worshipped? Why do you have to believe that I have to change the old story? You don't have to change the old story. You have to let the old story die. It's not about changing the old story. There's nothing to change anymore. It's not selecting it over and over again. Like, drinking wine, for example, makes you puke and it makes you feel awful, but you keep drinking it. Why are you doing this? And then you say, I'm tired. Are you tired of seeing yourself as a prize? But when I fell in love and give attention to men, they become indifferent. Why? Because this is your assumption, Simona, first. This is your assumption. And then when you fall in love, it's logical insecurities to come because you don't feel worthy for the other person. Because you believe they have free will. Because it's normal when you give your heart to someone to trust them that they are not going to break it in pieces. But you haven't understood that you gave your heart to your reflection. And they cannot break it into pieces because it's your reflection. Why would your reflection hurt you? Why would your reflection abandon you? You should trust more in your ability that they are not going to harm me. I can love unconditionally and unconditionally be loved. I can trust. Because they're your reflection. They're, how do you call it? Inoffensive? I don't know how to call it. They're not guilty of anything. It's not that you're guilty, but I'm tired. You're tired of what? Seeing the best in yourself? Being loved? You're tired of being loved? You're tired of affirming that I'm the best, I'm the prize? Then how to love someone, give them attention and not put them on a pedestal. Because when you start loving someone, you put everything that you are there, and you lose yourself. You lose focus on yourself, and you start believing that they are outside of you and that they have power to destroy you. You give your heart with the expectation that they are going to destroy you, instead of giving your heart and expecting that I'm going to trust them because they are my reflection. Panagiota, trust it or not, he's your reflection. And the life outside of you, the life outside that he has outside of you, it seems outside of you, it's your manifestation. And as long as you're going to believe that, the more you're going to manifest it. Let's just put it like this, guys. You're putting your lives in hands of strange people every day. And I got this example from a TikTok. You put your lives, I don't know how many of you go by bus, by airplane. You are putting your lives in the hands of a bus driver, and you don't expect that they're going to kill you. You put your lives on an airplane pilot, and you trust them that they are going to fly the plane. And you're not putting the trust in your person that you have intimacy with, and you're expecting them to hurt you. You don't trust your people, but you trust a stranger that drives a bus to not kill you. And you trust the pilot of the airplane to not kill you and not crash the plane. There you have no problem with giving yourself, and not only your heart, you give your whole body, your whole life in the hands of a stranger. But you cannot give your heart in the hands of the person you have intimacy with, because you're afraid they're going to break it in pieces. And you don't create beliefs about the pilot on the plane, who is a total stranger. He might be drunk, he might be on drugs, and you trust a stranger more than you trust your person. So when you are not trusting your SP, it means that you trust that life will take a dump on you. So you understand, Simona, that you create the circumstances, and you keep dwelling in the circumstances you created. You take your own circumstances that you created, and you believe in them as facts, although you know you created them. And then you blame them. It's because of what he's done. But I know I created it, but I still held a grudge on him. I know I manifested it, but it's his fault. He is like that. He's a fucking narc. He's a douchebag. He's an asshole. Although I know I created it. How do I get out of the story? Hey, Maria. So when you're not trusting your SP, it means you don't trust yourself to have the power and ability to manifest exactly what you want. You don't trust you're going to get what you want. You are always in the backup plan, like, I'm going to get hurt. Like, I don't trust myself. I don't trust my life to be good. I don't trust that I'm going to get what I want. So it basically comes to one line and one fear. I don't get what I want. I'm afraid I'm not gonna get what I want. And that's how you create all fucking shitty circumstances with, imagine, like, this is like, I'm gonna use my tattoo. I don't know if it, like, this is the root. I don't get what I want, and this is like the branches. I'm not chosen, it means I don't get what I want. He did that, it means I don't get what I want. He left me, it means I don't get what I want. Life treats me bad, I don't get what I want. So the root is I don't get what I want, and there is a whole tree with branches, and this is your excuses. I'm not worthy, he has a third party, he suits better with the third party, they are compatible, he's like that, my parents didn't treat me right, I'm not worthy, I'm not chosen, I'm not enough, I'm not a priority, I'm not amazing, I'm worthless. All these are just excuses that have as a root, I don't get what I want. Life is bad, everything is against me, the 3D doesn't do what I want, time is against me, manifestation doesn't work. Basically one root, I don't get what I want. So when you do realize that you do get what you want, that's when magic will start happening. Don't believe it. Assume it anyways. Doesn't matter what your mind says. Doesn't matter what your past says. Doesn't matter what your memory says. Doesn't matter what the fucking 3D says. I don't give a shit. I get what I want. End of story. And you persist in that, and then you'll start to see little small lights of getting what you want, and you persist in it, and you'll see more and more and more, and then you'll make a tree bigger than this fucking tree, and that's it. Manifestation is easy. It's about you understanding you can have whatever you want, regardless of circumstances, regarding of old story. I having negative thoughts, I don't give a shit, I still get what I want. I have this circumstance, I don't give a shit, I still get what I want. Be brazen impudence, have brazen impudence, be stubborn. You don't get what you want, I don't give a shit. I'm stubborn enough to know that I'll get what I want. He just broke up with me, I don't care, I'll get what I want. You'll see, in the end, I do get what I want, regardless of what shows up right now. So I answered most of the questions that were here. How do I stop wavering, or those bad thoughts I hate when they come up? I still get what I want. Disqualified. Bad thoughts, disqualified. I still get what I want. I don't give a shit. I piss on you, and I piss on fear, and I piss on doubt, and I still get what I want. Because I say so. And I don't give a shit what everyone believes. I don't give a shit if my SP is a fucking narc. I don't give a shit if I got ghosted. I don't give a shit if my parents abused me when I was little. I don't give a shit. I still get what I want. And then you get proofs in the 3D. Hey Maria. Manar, I don't really understand what you say. Because I understood how parallel realities work, I know that the reality is just a possibility, yes. And you still get what you want, regardless of what you believe. But I chose the possibility where we are happy together and automatically past change. Yes, but don't overanalyze it, don't overthink it. Your job is not to overanalyze and overthink how does this work. I don't give a shit how it works. I always get what I want. Who the fuck cares? I don't care. I cannot be bothered with that. You see my self-importance, beautiful, chosen, because I tried everything, it never worked. I just some messages here and there. I feel like it's impossible. Doesn't matter. You still get what you want. I don't give a shit if I feel it's impossible. I still get what I want. Manar, Chuchu, I don't understand anything you're saying here. Find something you are really, really passionate about. Trust me, you'll detach. Who cares? She'll still get what she wants. I had that I manifested my boss treating me amazing. What? You hate that you manifested your boss treating you amazing and raised your salary? Why would you hate that nice manifestation? Can you please elaborate? I hate that I manifested my boss treating me amazing and raised my salary. My boss was not sweet to me. I manifested him, but then with my ex is hard. Everything is easy. Manifestation is easy. But with them, no. I think I'm gonna choose with my ex to be hard. That's the scenario I'm gonna choose. Yes. I think that of out of all the scenarios, I'm gonna choose that manifesting my ex is hard. Like, I have the scenario where he's already mine. I have the scenario where manifesting him is easy. I have the scenario where I don't even have to manifest him because he's already mine. I'm the scenario where I never manifest him, and I have the scenario where manifesting him is hard. Yes, I think I'm gonna go with manifesting him is hard. Yeah. Why would I go with the scenario manifesting him is easy? No. I like creating problems for myself. If a medium lady says it's not going to work, can we change it and get what we want? The medium lady is not predicting your future. The medium lady was just reflecting your assumptions. So do you believe it's not going to work, Tina? And the answer is yes. You can still get what you want. I feel it's too late for some things, and vain. Vein like in vein, like the blood vein. I don't understand, Panagiota. Well, if you feel like it's too late, it's gonna be too late. Can't you feel like it's not too late? Vein. Okay. Panagiota, you have different scenarios, as I told you guys, thinking movie scenarios. You have the scenario where it's too late for some things and in vain. And you also have the scenario where it's not too late, and in the end I get what I want. I get the guy, I get the money, I get everything I want. So, what scenario do you want? Do you want that scenario or that scenario? At first she said, I'm owing you, I'm owning it. Now she's saying it's not going to be a long relationship. Well, Tina, she's just reflecting your doubts and insecurities. So, oh, fuck me, Simona, what another coach says. Who the fuck is that coach? Another coach said SP can change totally. It's gonna be too tiring for me to see him differently because he also has his experiences. Yes, but he has his experiences in his own world, and you don't get to intermingle with his world because he doesn't have free will in your world. What the fuck do you care about his world? Why the fuck don't you care about your world? You have one world to manage. Why the fuck do you care about his world? Tell that coach to learn law of assumption before teaching people. You can change SP. He's not gonna change totally because he's a work in progress. Then how the fuck did you manifest him worshipping you in the beginning? You can change SP. Manifesting an SP is impossible because I didn't manage to manifest my SP, and that's why I'm teaching people that you cannot change him because I could not change the story about my SP and I didn't get my SP, and that's why people won't get their SP because I teach bullshit. Make your own rules, Simona. And you don't change your SP, you just change yourself and the reflection changes by itself. Why would you even bother changing him? He's just your reflection. It's like you're drawing your mirror, you're drawing your reflection in the hope that the reflection will change. But you're not putting makeup on your face, you're putting makeup on the reflection. It's useless. He also has his experiences. And I have to obey his rules because I'm not God of my reality. He's the God of my reality. They don't have their own experiences. Who the fuck cares about their own experiences? Are you living his life or your life? I already said that in a previous life. You have your life and he has his life. Why don't you bother yourself with your own life? And understand that you manifest his experiences? You can have him. He has his own experiences and his own free will. Why it's hard to commit in changing our self-concept, our self-image. Why it's hard to commit. First, because you say it's hard to commit in changing your self-concept. Second, it's because maybe you don't want it too much. You're too in love with the victim mindset. You're too in love with who you are right now and you don't want to change. She said I shouldn't want him anymore because he cheated. Is that coach teaching manifestation or dating advice? You shouldn't want him back because he cheated. He was only reflecting your insecurities because you thought he was going to cheat on you. Don't want him back. Okay, go to the next one. And if you keep your self-concept the same, he's gonna cheat. And then you're going to find yourself changing like 100 men and they will all cheat because maybe you have an assumption that men are cheaters and players and I'm not enough for a man to commit to me. And there are many possibilities outside there for him and he has his own experiences and he can choose to fuck whatever girl he wants. Because who am I to decide, like, I'm not in charge, I don't have any power. So we need to keep manifesting him even though he's already ours. Yes, by manifesting him, when you are manifesting, it's like you are selecting a story about yourself that I'm worthy, I'm chosen, I'm enough, I'm loved, I'm cherished. And you do that every day because you want to keep that. Otherwise, you will fall into the victim mindset and then you will manifest breakups. We manifested him, but behind that, there's worry. Worry of what? Of you not getting what you want. Isn't that, Tina? What's the worry? What's the core? I feel like I was talking to myself. What was the core? I worry. Why do you worry? Because I'm not going to get what I want. What's your doubt? Because I'm not going to get what I want. Yes, she said this also, that her SP didn't change totally. Congratulations. My SP didn't change totally. But instead of working on my shit, and instead of working on my self-concept and on my self-image, I've decided I should open a channel and I should be a coach because I do so perfect in my relationship status and I've manifested my SP, so I should teach people how to do the fucking shit mistakes I did. So instead of working on my self-concept and manifesting the relationship of my dreams and understanding why the fuck I manifested him cheating on me, no, I would rather not put in the work. I'd rather open a TikTok channel and coach people on how to not manifest their SPs. It's a weird feeling to persist for another outcome. 3D seems so real. Fuck the 3D, Panagiota. Can't you just fuck the 3D? I know it feels real, but it's not. And you don't persist for another outcome, for the 3D to be changed. You persist for yourself. Like, honestly, guys, do you believe that you persist so that the 3D changes? Who the fuck cares about the 3D? But why the fuck would I insist in telling the story that I'm not chosen? Does it really benefit me? Do I really want to go through my life feeling like a worthless piece of shit? Why wouldn't I persist? Like, this is my life. This is me. This is me I'm talking about. Why the fuck wouldn't I have myself on a pedestal? Why is that so hard? Why do you guys struggle with yourselves, having yourselves on a pedestal? It's hard to be chosen. Okay then. See yourself as a worthless piece of shit. Don't see yourself as chosen. Go through life believing that you're nothing. Is that more beneficial? Like out of the infinite scenarios, out of the infinite possibility of scenarios, you go and choose the worst. And you know that you're consciously creating and you know that you're consciously manifesting. And yet then, no. Like a horse with the, with the glasses on. No, I'm going to choose that road. I'm going to choose the unchosen road. So if he's using drugs, how do I see him differently? Him using drugs is you not being a priority. You understand? It's his drugs being the priority. So you see him differently by knowing I'm the priority, I always get what I want, he doesn't have any free will, I'm not going to manifest a version of him that uses drugs, he'll do everything to please me because he worships me. Did you ever feel like your SP is living life and booming while you are waiting for them? Yes, I did in the past. Well, I was punishing myself. Yeah, well, stop watching videos, Simona. Apply. I answered you why it's hard to commit in changing your self-concept. Chuchu. In Romanian, chuchu means something else. Isn't that right, Simona? Chuchu? Elena, are you still here? No, you're not. CJ, why it's hard to commit in changing our self-concept? Because you don't see yourself as your priority. You're not even willing to commit to yourselves. How the fuck do you expect your specific people to commit to yourselves when you won't even commit to selecting a better image of yourselves? What if I see myself as the prize and I'm always chosen? What if? What if, Tina? What are you trying to tell me? Okay. I'm gonna see myself as a prize. Okay. I'm gonna see myself chosen. Okay. What if I see myself as a prize? Nothing will change. Nice. What if you see yourself as the prize? You are the prize. What do you mean, what if I see myself as the prize? You love yourself and respect yourself to understand that I am the fucking prize. Duh. How much time it took for you to fully consciously manifest your biggest desires? Actually, my biggest desires didn't manifest consciously, unfortunately. I wasn't a conscious manifester when I manifested my biggest desires. I just trusted that I get my way. I just trusted that I get whatever I want. Are you asking me in time? Are you trying to guess how long it will take for your desire to unfold? It's different. It can take a minute, a second, a year, 10 months. It takes as long as you want it to take. How to commit to myself? Which action for it? How do you commit to your bad thoughts? Do you take any action to commit to your bad thoughts? How do you commit to your fears? How do you commit to your poor self-concept? How do you commit to that? How should my inner talk look like as a person who has the desire and not a person who wants it? How should my inner talk? Sylvia, where are you going to be in Greece? In what city are you going to be? How should my inner talk look as a person who has the desire and not a person who wants it? How would you think if you had the desire? What do you mean? Oh, so you're not coming in Thessaloniki, Sylvia? Too bad. I don't have to worry about that. I know everything is taken care of. Why would I worry about that? I don't have to doubt anything. I know I always get what I want because I said so, because I'm the operant power. Everything happens as I say so, because I am the only one with authority. Everything happens according to my will. The 3D pleases me. My SP would do everything to please me. He worships me. I'm a fucking worshipped goddess because I said so. It's my life, it's my destiny. I decide what goes. So through thinking only, no, you commit yourself by being willing to not be the previous version of yourself. So you commit to yourself by saying, no, I'm not going to dwell in this mindset again. I'm not going to be a victim anymore. You think watching content prevents you living as if, or the end? It's not living as if, dream woman. It's thinking as if. Watching content. If you watch content without applying, and you should be careful who you watch, because you saw Simona was just watching a coach that said you cannot change them. They have their own experiences. I'm a coach that teaches people how not to manifest their SP. So you should be careful who you watch. I suggest you watch Manifesting with Kimberly or Laws, Subconscious Laws. And also Sylvian. Manifesting with Sylvian. Other than those, don't... Oh, and Tom from Being Something Wonderful. Tom Karen. These are 4 people you should watch. Other than that, don't watch anyone. I'm just gonna take a pee-pee break. I'll be back. I'll just make sure I close the microphone. I'll just take the time to make some coffee also. Be right back. Coffee. Okay, here we are. Here we are. What you guys been up to here? Oh, hey, wish fulfilled. You're late. Yeah, I'll see what you all been gossiping about. Girls. What's up, Bobby? Okay, back to the questions. I mean not being more in the waiting state and be the one who already has it. Well, you were never meant to be in the waiting state. You want to go out? Come. You can go out if you want. You want to go out or stay in? What do you want? You want to be here with me? Okay. Stay here with me. Come on. Little booby boop. Not being more in the waiting state and be the one who already has it. Well, you were never meant, I told you, to be in the waiting state. You're only waiting for yourself. Should I stay in the state of having our desires all the time? No, you don't need to be perfect. But you don't want to dwell in fear and doubt too much. No, CJ actually didn't know about the part of Greece. Okay, doesn't matter. You told me, okay, doesn't matter. But still, if you had what you wanted or thought as if would you watch content, yes, you would, to keep yourself in the good mindset of I'm manifesting my life, and you have to keep yourself on track so that you can keep your manifestation. Being something wonderful, so true, he's great as well. Yes. I have stick to Neville Goddard recording NCJ, great. I'm taking a break from my silly SP lol, just focusing on myself. Great, do that, I am great. Sylvia, you can't take, he will come in your mind, I tried too. Just because you tried and it didn't happen to you, Simona, it doesn't mean that Sylvia doesn't have the power and the will to do it. Maybe Sylvia is a person that says enough is enough, I'm going to focus on me now. Maybe she can do it. Everything you want is done anyway, girl. Trust is unfolding for you 100%. Great! Girls such as on here? Yes. Yes. But you don't have to contradict your thoughts, Simona. Why would you contradict your thoughts? Thoughts are just thoughts. Why do you give them the power to control you? Thoughts are just thoughts. You don't have to contradict them. Are you afraid they're going to manifest? Then what? Simona, does God get afraid of their thoughts? Is God afraid of a little thought? I know I went through it. It's just a better, this is easy. Just gossiping. I know. I feel like I'm in school gossiping with the teachers gone. Yeah. Oh, wish fulfilled. I was never late. I'm always in time. Well, stop being, how to say it? I'll just have to take a minute break because I can't find my words anymore. Just give me a second to regenerate. Yes, Cassie, this one I will. Oh my god. 111, fuck. Is this an angel number? I'm just kidding with you. I'm making fun of you. I was amazed by 11:11. Time for me. I was amazed by 11:11. Time for me. Right. 2 and 12. Oh, Bobby. Goddess Nika should be sleeping. Goddess Nika is sleeping for a long time now. Don't you think the goddess should live a little her life and let sleep for another time? I'm just joking. Do whatever you want. It's your world. So, Simona, back to your question. Like, I feel I'm not in the right state because of the thoughts and the feeling I have, and I try to contradict all my thoughts, but you're not supposed to flip-flop your thoughts. Thoughts are just thoughts. Haven't you seen that the more you resist them, the more they come in? Like, why do you resist your thoughts? Would God be afraid of some thoughts? Honestly. You're giving all your power to some thoughts. You believe they are going to manifest. You're afraid of fear itself. That's why you're tired. Now I can understand, because you're flip-flopping thoughts. Do you know how many thoughts you have? Infinite thoughts. You're gonna flip-flop everything? Why don't you get in the state of I always get what I want, and then you'll see thoughts are going to be vanished. By knowing you always get what you want. But you don't have to on purpose focus on the reality you want. Can't you just focus on I always get what I want? You don't have to obsessively. You don't have to think about your desire obsessively. Yes. SP, specific puppet. I like that. Well, yeah. P goes for puppet. What do you want me to do? They invented the terminologies, not me. SP, specific puppet. You said special puppet. Oh, fuck me. I can't believe you just said special puppet. You made a puppet special? You should check in with your self-concept, wish fulfilled. What if the reality gets out of hand? It can never get out of your hands. You gave it the free will to decide. When you give the free will to something, it means that you take your power of decision and you say, no, I don't have power to decide. That's what you do. When it feels like you're giving free will to something, it's like you're erasing your power to decide. And you say, no, I don't have any power to decide. You do. You're the decision maker in my world. You get to decide. I don't want to decide. I think about it all the time, CJ, about my desire. Maybe that's why I don't get it. Can this be? No. You can think about your desire, but if at some point you tend to forget about it, don't bring your focus on purpose on it. Yes. While embodying our desired state, should we totally ignore the 3D and don't react to it? Yes, that's the whole point of understanding that 3D is not real. 3 hours and 25 minutes. I told you you were late, wish fulfilled. I've been here for 3 hours. Where were you? Where were you? Don't you give me the attitude, wish fulfilled. Answer my question. Are you ignoring me on purpose? I feel neglected. So why do you think I don't get it after so long? What do I do wrong? You believing you're doing something wrong. Let me ask you a question, Simona. Why do you think you didn't get it for so long? What's the first answer that came into your mind, authentically and sincerely? Ask yourself. It's not what I think. What do you think? Every one of you that is manifesting something, ask yourselves this question and write the answer downstairs. It's a late hour. English is not my first language. You should understand me. Why do you believe you don't get it right now? What's the reason that you don't get it? I've been listening to CJ while working. This is the best thing ever. What do you work, Sylvia? This is good that you can focus on two things at the same time. I cannot focus on two things at the same. Oh yes, I can. Like I'm drinking coffee and talking to you guys. Yeah. Wish fulfilled. I will remember this when I'm feeling down. You're my puppet. And Wish fulfilled answered my question. I watched a movie about parallel universes according to Neville Goddard. Would you care sharing what the movie is? First of all. Second of all, I should be your main priority, Wish fulfilled. You should have smelled that I was online. I was doing a live. I don't feel like you prioritize me anymore, honestly. That's how you guys react when your SP is not there on time. Okay. Because I make it too important, that's first, and then because I don't really believe it. That's why you don't get it, because so you got your answer. Make it less important and believe you get it. I wasn't ready. Be ready. In your answer is your solution. Because I want it too bad. Stacy. Don't want it too bad. I do marketing and social media, but I work from home. Oh, nice. I'm working too now, listening to CJ. What are you working, dream woman? Maybe we still think unconsciously that it's impossible to happen. So most of you don't believe you're the operant power, and you do believe your SP has free will. Accountant, isn't that a boring job? I finished accountability and I was bored to death. That's why it never worked. Wish fulfilled, don't ignore me when I'm talking to you. You really don't appreciate me. In the beginning, you were so loving and appreciating towards me, and you were writing all these comments on my live, and now you're ignoring me. What did I ever do to you? You don't like me anymore? Why are you ignoring me? That's how you guys do, literally. It was about dying to old self and born to the new state of being. Wish fulfilled, you're not listening. You're not answering to my needs. I asked you the name of the movie. I didn't ask you what it was about. Would you ever listen to me? You never listen to me. That means you don't love me anymore. I asked you the name of the movie, not what's about. Sometimes? Is that an answer? You are listening sometimes, or is the name of the movie sometimes? You got me confused. In the beginning, you were all loving and you cared about me. Now I feel like you don't care about me anymore. No one cares about me anymore. Can you say the name of the movie and quit playing games with me? Well, you don't look like that. You behave like I mean nothing to you. I'll block you. You want to block me too? So that we're even? Oh, fuck me, Tina. It was a joke. Hey, Kisara. You don't have a minute for me? Oh, Jesus. I don't feel chosen and prioritized right now. Title? You can't even spell title right? You spend it titel. What does titel mean? Is that your girlfriend? Is that my third party? Is titel my third party? You have to watch titel again? Who's titel? Who is this girl that you have to watch? Who is she? You're not done watching Titel? You're putting me on a wait. I don't like. I never wait for my shit. Who are you to put me on a wait? Hey CJ, why SP sometimes being sweet and sometimes being cold? Am I in fault? We would rather choose a different word. It's not you're at fault, but yes, you are source of it, because you are being sweet and cold in your mind about him. At one point in time you say, I'm chosen, I'm amazing, I'm prioritized, and on the other on the other hand you say he doesn't love me. So you must make up your mind, Kisara. What do you want it to be? Do you want him to be loving and caring, or do you want him to be distant and cold? He's cold, he's hot and cold because you are hot and cold in your thinking. Oh, you are still watching Titel, aren't you? That Titel must be so good to even let me wait for Titel. Hey, Alicia. No, Choo Choo is not Titel and Choo Choo. I'm so sorry. It's late. I'm tired. Maybe we still think unconsciously that it's impossible to change our identities and shifting to another reality. Look, Choo Choo, if you take an honest look at your life, you will see that you always were changing identities. You were always changing your states. You are always changing your realities. I just can't. Titel will exist soon. I'm just having a moment. Sorry, guys. Titel. Okay. I just have to refocus. Okay, back to work. So it's not that you think unconsciously that it's impossible to change your identities, is that you weren't aware you were doing it in the first place. So if you take an honest look at your life, you will see that you were always changing identities. And how do you realize you change identities? It's you realize the perspective from which you perceive your 3D world. So when you perceive that everything is working out for you, everything is going to be okay, life is wonderful, your 3D treats you right, that means you are in the identity that says everything works out for me, I have everything I want. But when you start perceiving your 3D like it's against you, circumstances are impossible to be overcome, I don't believe, I see my desire as impossible, I see my desire as not here yet, that's you, that's your identity, that's you being in a not favorable state. So that's how you understand if you have changed your identity, if you have changed your state, when you perceive your reality in a different way. And usually there are two main identities. There is the identity of everything works out for me, life is good, life treats me well, I love life, life loves me, I always get what I want. And there is the other identity that says, I never get what I want, I'm a victim to my circumstances, I'm a victim to my thoughts, I'm a victim to my fears. So that's how you understand, how you choose identities. There are two main identities. Each identity has its own set of small little identities. So you came back from your titel. Did she treat you right? I wish fulfilled? Did your titel wish you... Did she treat you right? If you have a crush and want to manifest him in your life, should I take action? No, you don't need to take action, Lisha. Any action that should be taken, it will be taken by itself. And you have the courage to tell me that Titel treated you right. How is she better than me? I cannot understand. Like I've done everything for you and you don't appreciate. I gave you my heart, I gave you my love, and you go and hop to Titel, don't you? You're a loss. Please don't leave me. Titel is not going to love you the way I will. So I need to change my thoughts about him to change that hot and cold. You need to change your identity, Kisara, because every identity, every state of consciousness comes with their own set of thoughts. So you don't work your way through thoughts, because thoughts are infinite. You work your way from your identity, like, who am I? I'm the person that gets everything I want, including that guy. So when I know that I'm getting the guy, I know that I expect him to treat me with respect, love, him to be sweet. Multiverse, parallel dimensions. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna take a screenshot. Parallel dimensions, multiverse. Was it on Netflix, Wish Fulfilled? Or did you, where was the movie? Or can I find it on any Google? If you have a crush and you want to manifest him, no, you shouldn't. Don't punish me. Don't punish me. So now what? Titel took your mind and you can't even write? You're so in love with Titel. Oh fuck, I used to be that victim. Thank God. Thank God I'm not her anymore. What time is it for me? 2:31. What time is it for you, Dream Woman? I want to change my identity to a witch. You are already a witch. I just manifest and visualize. No, you don't need to visualize if you don't want to visualize. If you're a normal go-to technique is visualize, do that, but you don't need to visualize in order to manifest. Like, Did you visualize your whole life to manifest? You didn't. What can be the reason of attracting bad people or bullying? I'm not worthy of respectful treatment. I never get respected. I never get chosen. I'm not loved. I'm not taken seriously. People are bad. People are bullying me. Titel is German and now they speak same language. Oh fuck. So now they have something in common. Oh, this is a third party I cannot get over. Tell me the truth. Do you love Titel more than you love me? (4:31 p.m.) Maria, you're just showing me the truth. She was never trustworthy. I knew it. I knew this would happen. You just give them everything and they go and bang Titel. Well, do so. Oh, so now you have to smoke. Well, yes, of course. After having SAX with Titel, you need to light one up, right? That's what I do. So you're practically telling me that you had a great time with Titel. You can't even hold your excitement, can you? You're telling it to my face. I'm going no contact with you, so you can learn your lesson. To a powerful witch who gets everything she wants instantly. Go ahead. I feel when you naturally detach, that's when things you want come in. That's your belief, that's your rule, so go ahead. Everything that you say, it's a limiting belief. So if you are going to play by this rule, do that. So everyone that is agreeing, that means you have this rule, this limiting belief in your, you resonate with it. That means it's true for you. How I go ahead. You decide, I'm that version of me that always gets what I want. You are a witch because in many, like in science, it's called, this is for you, Chuchu. In science, it's called quantum jumping. In religion, it's called prayer. In spirituality, it's called manifesting. In witchery, it's called spells. And we are basically witches and wizards casting our spells upon the world. So that's what you do. You start assuming that I'm the witch and that I get everything I want instantly. Titel is amazing. When Titel will leave you, don't come searching for me. Oh, that was so me. Fuck it. When she'll dump you because she doesn't worship you, don't come back crawling to me. How to persist? I keep on replaying the old story. Well, Mango, do you want to replay the old story? Like, the old story is your old manifestation. Why would you repel? I was going to say repel the old story. Why are you replaying old circumstances already manifested? It's not like if you're going to replay them, they're going to... Like, you're getting stuck in the middle of the movie. Go beyond that. Aren't you tired and sick of replaying the same scene over and over again? Like, then what? Like, get tired. Aren't you tired? You'll stop replaying them when you're going to be tired, sick and tired of replaying the same old story over and over again. Like, I don't like to watch replays. Why do you replay everything? First of all, it doesn't benefit you. Second of all, it's an old story that you manifested by yourself. It's not like it's facts. You manifested that old story, so why are you replaying it? I had that rule, I changed. I believe I get them even if I'm attached. Perfect. Titel is basically activated right now and it's manifesting into existence. Well, she was already created. She already existed. Thankfully now I understood what Wish Fulfilled was all about. Now I saw the truth with my own eyes. And to believe I loved you and gave you everything. Detail was just a joke. No, Dream Woman. I was asking Wish Fulfilled that. I started a little game with Wish Fulfilled, pretending that Wish Fulfilled was mine and she was cheating on me with Titel. Because I asked her, she said she was watching a movie, that's why she didn't join the live. And she just made a mistake in writing the title, and she said she wrote Titel. And then I started like Titel is the third party and stuff. It was just a joke. I'm loved anyway. Well, you're not gonna be loved by me. Go be loved by Titel. And it's not about you, it was about me. I'm supposed to be loved. When am I gonna be loved? You're lost? No, you're lost. You can't even write right. What's the matter with you? You were writing correct before. What's wrong with your grammar? Are you so in love with Titel that you can't even think straight? Oh, I fucking enjoy this game. Titel. Okay, so when I'm gonna be a witch because I want to be it right now. Well, you are it right now. When you decide that you are it right now, you are it right now. You don't have to go searching for proof. The proof will come by itself. I don't sit on a firm and wait for it. I just move in with life and it comes in. Yes, that's what we should do. You're welcome. I can't even read your name because it's in Arabic or something. Is she with you right now, Wish Fulfilled? Is Titel with you? It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, please don't go. I'll do everything for you, Wish Fulfilled. Don't leave me. I'm gonna block you. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't block you. I could never do that. I'm too afraid of losing you. I don't know how. I don't know how to change my concept. I love your name, Nishira. This is so nice. I cannot change my self-concept. She's literally bragging with Titel here in front of me. How can I do that? No, it's more comfortable to believe I'm a victim. Can't you guys hear my pain? I'm in pain here. You see, guys, how you are? That's how you deal with your specific people. Oh no, you just didn't say it. You see? Wish fulfilled. People love me. You don't. At least they love me. We are all specific puppets. I'm a puppet also. Who cares? I've embraced my destiny of being a puppet. Yes, she did. Yes, Dream Woman, she actually believed she manifested me. Nice. There are many things I said that she repeated back, so many things, but it was not when she first came in. It was after that. Who is here, Master of Puppets? Titel. Your Titel is obviously because you chose her over me. What will I be? I don't mean anything to you. Are you done with your cigarette? Interesting one thing, share it. She was going to see someone, a friend of her, that I had insecurities about, and I said it doesn't matter. She'll think about me the whole date. And then she came back and she said, I'm thinking about you. Or at one point she went somewhere and my insecurities kicked in, and then I said, no, I'm her family, I'm her safe space. And within an hour she called me and she said, I'm not feeling well here, they're all strangers, you're my family, you're my safe place. CJ, how to stay in the God state and get everything you want instantly without waiting? By consciously choosing to be aware that you are in a God state. Because even when you're a victim, you are still God. But you are God choosing to play the role of a victim. So you remind yourself consciously that I am source, I'm God, and I always get what I want. But obviously in our case here, Titel is God. Like I want it now, 12:43, and I get it a.m.? Choo-choo, are you trying to force yourself? You get it when you get it. Where's the rush? It's not like you're losing anything. Most of you guys rush manifestation because you believe you're losing time. You fear that you're losing your time. That's why you want it fast and you want it now. But time is not linear, time is not real, it's just an illusion. Time doesn't exist. Did Titel teach you that? But as I'm a witch, I get it instantly. No, why should I wait? Well, don't wait. Who told you you have to wait? Test it for yourself. It sounds like a Titel's quote. Haha. Get God gets anything instantly. Yes, because God knows it's God. But do you know your God? Titel is going to remain in history. So tell me a little about Titel, Wish Fulfilled. Is she French? Her name sounds French. Titel is cool. She's not cooler than me. Hey, Sarah. So if you all guys have a Titel in your life, fuck it. Or maybe unconsciously, she's your Titel now. Oh, fuck. You're not gonna stop, right? I'm willing to stop because it's getting boring, but you you continue. Or maybe unconsciously I think I'm not God yet. Well, trust your God. End of story. Ooh, my precious Titel. My precious specific puppet. Yes. If I think now that I'm God, then I am God instantaneously. You were always God. From the day you were born, you were always God. But you just didn't use your power wisely. Yes, I'm more obsessed with my third party than I am obsessed with you. I'm a victim. That's what victims do. They get obsessed with third parties instead of getting obsessed with themselves. Your ex was obsessed with your Titel? I will, because she can't offer you what I can, so. Let's just call your third parties Titel. Our third parties. It took the game too far. Don't want to manifest a third party. You are not so sure. Well, you should be. We'll see. Don't worry. How to know that I'm God? Do reverse engineer. Analyze your life and see how you manifested everything that you now have. You don't have details. So you realize you're God by doing reverse engineer and by taking accountability of everything that you manifested until now, like your job, your house, your parents, your family situation, your love situation. Everything is a manifestation of yours. So you analyze the events and you see the thoughts before the events happened. Hey, Brando. Brando just missed the detail discussion. So Wish Fulfilled, was the movie about the works of Neville Goddard, or were they just interpreting it like they wanted it? Or are just Neville Goddard strict works? Because they usually take some of their works and they interpret it the way they want, and they don't even interpret it well because it's a different perspective. You could understand Neville Goddard from a different perspective. I understand it from a different perspective. Okay, so did it resonate with you? But God gets everything he wants instantly. Why should I wait for the 3D to confirm my manifestation if I'm God? Because that's what you say. You are questioning yourself too much. You are overthinking it. Why can't you just enjoy life knowing you're God? Why do you need things to be right in the now? Why are you so... Why is this desperation that I need to have it now? Why wait? No one is making you wait. Don't wait. You don't have to wait. Can't you just assume you're God and you have everything you want instantly? Well, assume it and trust it, because you want it now. Thank you very much. I understood that you want it now, but does your desperation come from, I hang on to this desire, and without this desire I'm not going to be happy? My life depends on this desire being manifested? I'm not fulfilled? Yes, but for this movie you have to have this wisdom like you have. Okay. So it resonated with you. That's enough for me. If it resonated with you, then it's perfect. I'm gonna watch it. I remember I once had the desire that someone would make a movie based on Neville Goddard's teachings. My manifestation is about changing everything in my life. Me, my name, my family. Okay. My life is exactly as I want it to be. My life took a 180 degrees change. I now live the life of my dreams. I now have everything I want. Well, why can't you have fun in this reality? What's stopping you? You are stopping yourself by saying I cannot have fun in this reality. No one, your reality is not stopping you from having fun. You're the one stopping it. Well, you are telling reality how it is. Reality cannot tell you like I can have fun or not. Who is the reality to tell you what you can have or not? Best affirmations for a specific person. I'm loved, I'm worthy, I'm prioritized, I'm the best, I'm the only choice, I'm amazing. I'm always the only choice, I'm always worshipped, I'm always prioritized, I'm needed, I'm addictive, I'm obsessed over. Hey Jackie. Because there's nothing here makes me feel happy or having fun. Well, there are your circumstances. You created them to be so. So why are you letting circumstances decide whether you're going to have fun or not? You're buying into your circumstances, believing they're real and they can decide anything. Hey Mary. Lovey, what do you think about death revision? I believe everything is possible. Like revise death? I believe it's possible, Lovey. Yeah, revise death. See them alive, revise the death like before it happened. See them that they woke up. Like imagine they were in a coma and they woke up. And let it be, let the bridge of incidents do. So don't affirm for SP, only us, yeah. But you never affirm for your SP. You affirm for yourself and then you say, if you want to do like, of course he loves me because I'm addictive. But you affirm for yourselves because you are source. They are not source. So when you affirm, he loves me, he loves me, he loves me, you are making him source. I don't care, you're addicted to me, so I don't care what Titel is. You're addicted to me, and that's all I want. That's all I know. How'd you like that? Nah, you wish. You wish fulfilled. You cannot manifest in my reality. You have no power. Yes, you don't. Affirmations for him to spoil you. I'm so fucking spoiled. I'm a spoiled brat. I'm worshipped. I always get what I want. I'm addictive. Yes, but I wouldn't understand what you do in your reality because I cannot intermingle with the real version of you, because I can only intermingle with the reflection, unfortunately. I will never get to know the real you, nor the real Titel. I can only intermingle with my own reflections, unfortunately. So what you're gonna do if you have the power? Like, it seems like you're... What? Are you blackmailing me? I have the power in my reality. Are you threatening me? I know. Yeah, wish fulfilled. Because in my reality, you are just as I perceive you to be, as I create you to be. Yeah. In your reality, I will just be the reflection of your assumptions, beliefs, and your state. I'm just the reflection of your state. So you can keep Titel, because in my reality, Titel doesn't exist. It's only you and me. What's a good distraction to not overthink about SP? Overthink like what? Like overthink if they want you, if they love you? And you're not trying to distract yourself, you're trying to sit with yourself and understand the source of your overthinking. Because overthinking seems like doubt. How do you manifest your wants? I know I want what I know, I get what I want. I don't have a strong energy connect with the Titel. I was already in the state where I literally saw you right. I have a strong energy connect with the Titel. That's what the face was. So you see, if you like pretend to do it for a long time, how you enter the state, I literally read that you have a strong energy connect with Titel. Although you didn't write that. So you see how our perception, how the state influences our perception on circumstances? The same circumstance seems different from another state. Focusing on the time and where are they? Well, dream women, they are not separate from you, so they are within you, they are part of you, they were never separate from you. So where are they? They are within you, they always were. But looking in the 3D and you believing in separation, it's you not understanding you're their source. I don't pretend. It is or it is not. We'll see. So if you look at the same circumstance for two different states will have a different reaction, therefore will have a different bridge of incidents. You're laughing with me? At least I can make you laugh. What am I, your clown? That's why you keep me? That's why you manifest me in your world, so that you can laugh about me? With me? I'm not laughing. How come you are laughing with me? You're laughing off me. And you answered? I asked. I'll take it back. If our destiny is not meant for us to be together, there's nothing I can do. Maybe we're not meant to be together. That's God's way to show me that we're not meant to be together. You having to tell and all. We're not compatible. You are an Aquarius and I'm a Sagittarius. What is to tell? It's your Scorpio. That's why you're compatible. Four hours and 12 minutes. Yes, it will, Tanisha, but because it's 4 hours and 12 minutes, I think I'm going to split it. No, wish fulfilled. I was just giving an example how victim mindset works. Fee, you lost the whole discussion we had with Wish Fulfilled about my third party to tell. You're back, but you lost. I've created a third party with Wish Fulfilled. Her name was Titel. And now they're together because I think they match. And can you tell us about your 21 days program? It's not a program, it's an ebook. It's an ebook with fun activities that will help you put the focus on you and live your life. Basically, live in the wish fulfilled. Never mind, you'll see it all on YouTube because I'm going to expose wish fulfilled. You need the ebook? Link is in the bio. Which one you need? This one or this one? This one is the masterclass. This one is only for SPs. But the masterclass also includes manifesting love. The masterclass explains how to understand your God. It explains how you created your beliefs, your assumptions. The masterclass also includes the 3 main elements you can use in order to manifest easily and effortlessly, and then it goes manifesting love, manifesting money, manifesting health, manifesting changes in appearance, and how to keep your manifestations. It's basically like 6 books in one. I don't know in US dollars which one. The master class is 125 euros, I think, and the other one is 45 euros. The 21 days program about your SP. Yeah, the master class is that. It's like 6 books in one, so. The master class does go in depth with the whole manifestation thing. How you create your world, how you manifest, tips and tricks. I also, yeah, the mechanisms behind manifestation. What else did I cover back there? The paradoxes of manifesting, useful tools, and many stuff. Yeah, it's like 110 pages. I don't know how much it is. Wish fulfilled. Did you get to see my dogs? You're gonna see them on YouTube. I think you saw my dogs, didn't you? You saw Bobby, I think. You see, we're connected, we're meant to be. We vibe the same. Does Titel smoke? I bet she doesn't. Do you do like tobacco? Here in Greece we have tobacco and we roll it with paper and filters. Or do you use normal package of cigarettes? What brand do you use? Lucky Strike? Hey Sylvia. I manifested to tell out. Mix? What do you mean mix? What kind of... The middle one? Why? Like... Oh yeah, because they have the short ones and then they have the normal ones. And then they have the big ones, the 100s. How is that called? Yeah, the middle one. You left for a bit, you're back, and I got wish fulfilled back. Like, Titel is out of the question. I manifested her out. Now look, I have a normal conversation with wish fulfilled. Hey Nikki, 134. Why are guys even joining in the morning? Wish fulfilled, if I'm not wrong, it's 1 o'clock for you? What time is it on your end, Sylvia? Only 1 hour behind? Germany is 1 hour behind? Only? It's not 2? Great. So just because nice question, wish fulfilled. Because I'm 1 hour ahead of you, does that mean I get my manifestation faster? Like I get them 1 hour ahead of you? I get my manifestation 1 hour ahead of you? I get them faster because I'm ahead of you. Oh, the smoke is on the screen again. Good night, Chichu. Quantum jump. I will quantum jump in my bed in about 10 minutes. When you say about quantum jump, I kind of visualize myself hopping up and down. Stupid phrase. You hop up and down. Hop, hop, hop. Okay guys, 2 more minutes and I'm off. Do your last cigarette wish fulfilled, because I'm off. No one has any more questions. Everyone is tired. Good night, flowers. You're welcome, Brando. Good night. Night, night, CJ. No, night, night, Maria. Sorry. Okay, Sylvia. Thank you. Why is it so hard sometimes not to check SB Facebook? Because you are in the habit of being a victim and chasing and begging for their attention, and you still believe they are separate from you and they have free will to do anything they want. You still believe they have their own decisions. And guess what? Their own decisions are not them doing what you want. Will you put this live on YouTube, the whole live? Yes, I will, but I think I will split it in 2 halves because it's like 4 hours and a half. Yeah, I manifested title, but I did manifest her away. It was instant manifestation. I have it on my bio, in my description. It's manifesting with CJ, I think. I'm gonna change the name though. But it's manifesting with CJ. Have a good night, Sylvia. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the live. For replay, I will probably post it tomorrow. It will be unedited. I'm not gonna sit around and edit it. Oh, darling. You had title and now you're darling me. I'm just kidding. I think I'm going to be like in 2 days. Make sure you're there. It's always funnier when you're there. I'm not gonna edit no one out. Not even my pee-pee break. I'm not gonna edit anything. It's going to be authentic. Not because I like it being authentic, but who the fuck is going to sit around and edit 4 hours of live? I know title is not important anymore. I know. I knew you would come to your senses and realize I'm the only one for you. So whoever didn't catch up, the creating of a third party named Titel and the vanishing her, you can all see it on the live on YouTube, it would probably in the second part of the YouTube live. And wish fulfilled, laughing her balls off. How to not concern about 3P at all. Name them Titel and let them go. I know, because I live rent-free in your house. Bluetooth device connected. I know you cannot go to sleep right now because I live rent-free in your head. Kesara, hard to not concern about 3P at all. They're a worthless piece of shit. They don't even matter. They were there to reflect your insecurities. I will pay for what? For the Bluetooth device? Or for you not being able to go to sleep? Because of Titel? She's gone. She's long gone. It was something like, here is the 3P. The 3P is gone. Nothing. For rent-free in your head. Yeah, you will. I will live rent-free in your head. Coach Nicolette, hey. But this is too funny. I'm not gonna end the live right now. I'm having fun with you, Wish Fulfilled. Decided all you want. You'll love it. And you know it. Okay guys, if you have no more questions, I'm gonna end it, and this time I'm serious. You're not know what you are talking about. Huh? How do I respond to this circumstance? Oh yeah, for sure. Because I do that, yes. That's who I am, of course. You're gonna put a spell on me? Why does it happen that people get surprised by someone's behavior? I rarely understand why people get surprised by someone's behavior when they obviously manifest it. Like, why would you get surprised by someone's behavior? When you obviously saw it coming, you were creating it. They get surprised because they cannot believe they created it. They are unwillingly to take accountability about the creation. They are not willing to see themselves as source. Okay guys, I'll see you in 2 days, I think. Until then, manifest your dreams. And can you let me say not my intro, my exito? I'm your source. Okay. And I'm your source. Okay, good night guys. Manifest your dreams. I'm expecting you come with some success stories in 2 days. Good night and have fun with your life. And never forget, you're the one that gets to decide. Bye bye.